How does the US stack up against other countries, and maybe what's a country that's doing really well in terms of their transition to a greener economy?
Yeah, so I should mention that I do also have another study called Global Green Growth that I did for a UN agency that'll be coming out next month. So the two are companion studies. And I'm glad that I did the two, because there are examples of countries that are doing a whole lot better than the US. The most important is Germany. So Germany runs, and Germany is a good example because they're at roughly the same living standard as the US. So they are running their economy at roughly half the level of emissions that we are. They're twice as efficient as we are, and people aren't sacrificing because roughly, on average, they're at the same living standard. So basically everything that I say in that study is in 20 years we need to be where Germany is today. Now Germany, in the next 20 years, they say they're going to cut their emissions by more than half again. So all of this is feasible. If Germany can do it now, we can do it in 20 years.
Is Germany affecting change in terms of, the European countries who are near it, maybe the same size, are seeing those benefits up close and are really able to witness the Germany transition firsthand? So is that inspiring other countries nearby?
Well, I think that, a lot of the rest of certainly Northern Europe is closer to the German model than they are to the US. The real bad countries in terms of emissions and among advanced economies are Canada, Australia, the United States. The Northern European countries are doing pretty well. One example of a country that has lower emissions than Germany right now is France. And the reason France has it is because they rely heavily on nuclear energy. Germany has decided they don't want to have nuclear energy. So they're building out a green economy on the basis of energy efficiency and renewables, zero nuclear energy. France, I would hope, is going to adopt the German model and move away from nuclear energy, because no matter what we do with nuclear energy, it's not going to be safe. We saw that in 2011 with the disaster at Fukushima in Japan. Japan is an advanced economy. Japan has suffered more than any other country as a result of nuclear power through World War II and the nuclear bombs that were dropped on their civilian populations. So they are committed more than any other country to nuclear safety. Nevertheless, when they had the tsunami at Fukushima, they were unprepared. Their regulations weren't good enough. Even though everyone says, oh, Japan, they're committed to regulations. Well, they are. They still weren't good enough. So that tells me that no matter what we do, we are never going to get to a level at which nuclear energy is safe across the board. So that's why the project has to be focused on renewable energy and energy efficiency.